Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. We have a look at the new Pattinson Batman suit. A little look. It's just some test footage. It's really just two shots. A close up of the chest, which looks very military armor like, and the bat symbol almost looks like a batarang or grappling hook or something that's going to come out. That's like a device. It doesn't really look like clothes or like a uniform, like a suit or a costume. It looks more like armor. And then we have a very flowy leather cape, which looks like it could actually come all the way around and close at the front, like it could actually come down over his shoulders. And the part that irks me the most, because I don't like, the fanboys are all freaking out. I personally don't like the costume that looks like armor. I get the practicality, but it doesn't look like a bat. It doesn't look sexy. And the part of it that I don't like is there's a little collar on the cape. So the cape itself looks good. The cowl, it's hard to tell. You don't see the ears. It's very dark. You can't really see the eyes. The comments are that it looks handmade, that it might be going back to an early Batman, which doesn't make a lot of sense because if he was always Bruce Wayne, he would have always had the industry behind him to create, a quality costume. He wouldn't be sewing up his own in the back room, sort of thing. But this, it doesn't look like that. I know it almost looks like he's combined armor with a homemade cowl. So I'm not sure how they're going to play it. It's hard to tell from these shots, and they may just be literally test shots, and they may have looked at this and went, let's change this, let's change this. So this is obviously not the final armor. It's not a clear shot. It's not a full shot. It's interesting, but I've always been more of a Superman fan, but Batman was always about the costume. He's probably responsible for mine and a lot of gay men's leather fetishes. So, especially the Tim Burton Batman. Michael Michael Keaton was never hot, but the costume was. And I don't know. I feel like a sort of fitted leather sort of cowl might work with armor. Maybe they could do it, but I don't like the collar. It just doesn't make any sense unless it is like supposed to be pieced together and that was part of something else that had a collar, like a coat or something. It seems kind of weird and random, and unless it's throwing back to an earlier costume design, I don't know why they'd use it, and I hope they don't use it. And the other talk is that he's probably going to go through different costume changes through the film, and this might be an early version or an alternate version or something. But I don't know. I'm half liking it, and half not. But fortunately, I'm not. I don't live for Batman. I do love Batman. I love Superman. I love a lot of the superheroes. I watch the movies, but I don't read the comic every month. I'm not obsessed with them. I don't know the difference between the Batmobiles and the costumes and all the fine details. So I'm not really triggered or bothered by something that's wrong or not right or not how I think it should be. But I don't like the armored look, but I get that it's practical, so it makes sense to me, even though I don't like the look of it. I prefer the chiseled, sculpted sort of body look, like he's some sort of black sort of monster, like a giant bat. That makes sense if you're going to be Batman to actually look like a bat. And also the idea that you would conceal a lot of that armor underneath, so it's not as obvious. I don't know. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's going to be the final design. It's interesting though, and I had to say something because everyone's talking about it, and I do like my leather. I'm going to a leather party tomorrow, and I kind of like the cowl and the cape, and I wish they'd used leather more, and it look less mechanical. But I'm going to leave it there. It's just my thoughts. I'm not going to get too invested also because it's not the final design. When I see the final design, then I'll get upset if I don't like it. This is just interesting. So I'm going to leave it there. Feel free to share, like, comment. Comments are fun. Tell me what you think. Thanks. Bye.